box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the store. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you...
On a chilly December afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They go play action with Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
On play action, Lawrence. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got a man, complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. On first down, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
And they'll run with ETN, and he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there, second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Rolling to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
7th play coming now on this opening drive. This is third and goal. In motion left goes Jones. On third and goal, Lawrence. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Hey, we gotta go score.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. And even 50 yards.
11, Thomas.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken from about the 12. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Bengals grab it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make. That sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
This is caught. Touchdown. T. Higgins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jalen Phillips in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Lawrence completes it to Evan Ingram. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 42. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Lawrence will throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Jalen Phillips. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this 1st quarter of play.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Ready.
So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play they've got to hold up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. On that catch, he's already eclipsed 100 yards here in the first quarter. Charles, he's on pace for over 400.
And playing with great confidence, isn't he? I think he probably had it coming into the game, and now that he's really come out of the gate this strongly.
Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
Here's McPherson now to send it away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. Lawrence. The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 3rd down, Lawrence.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence.
And he's going to have his running back. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Jaguars' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now Lawrence.
ETN bringing in another one. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Second down and goal. Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They are coming off the game last week, which was a very interesting game, and Charles, ultimately it ended in a tie.
And
this is intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Draw play, ETN. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Lawrence on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Trevor Lawrence scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. And now it's blocked. Well, the Bengals have got it, but he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, now Burrow loses the football, and the Jags grab it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And maybe some indecision there on what looked to be an RPO. He wound up keeping it, but that defense right on him to strip it away.
And typically when we see that type of indecision on an RPO, that means it's well defended. He had nowhere to go with it, and that allowed the defense to get to him and knock it free and make it a turnover.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Now Lawrence on first down. There's that man again. It's complete.
And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll start out here with a jet sweep. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. How about that for a momentum swing? You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. And he is into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He will find his man Chase complete.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call a timeout. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Final play of the half for Burrow and company.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, it was only a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
11 empty.
Up the middle they go. Whitfield. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay,
Here we go.
I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now a handoff up the middle. Whitfield. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow dancing to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. McPherson's kick is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. On play action, Lawrence finds his tight end Ingram. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. Oh, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
11. 12.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And he's got a man complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Trayvon Walker charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
After the sack on first down, Burrow got a man open. It's Chase.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. On third down, Burrow.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holiday.
Here we go, here we go. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11, 11, 11, 11.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Gun. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
And Burrow going to throw again. Escaping the pressure right.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson.
This to make it a 2-score game.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All
both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points up. And now here's another interception. Daxton Hill picks it off, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TD. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick six.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only did they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Lawrence will try again after the pick six. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Play action. It's Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well. Lawrence going to throw again. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
They go play action now. Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Got a man, Calvin Ridley. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Lawrence. It is intercepted at the goal line. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Ready?
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
11 MT, pace. 11 MT, pace. 11 Thomas.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
11, Thomas. 11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
11. 12. Stop.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And that's complete to ETN out of the backfield. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. But to throw again is Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars! Christian Kirk from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, did the Jags get this? Yes, Jags football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
On the stick.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now, Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Back to throw, Lawrence. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Here we go with Burrow. He will find his man Chase complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase yards. And the Bengals extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On play action, Lawrence. This is caught. It's Kirk. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
They go play action with Lawrence. He completes it to Ridley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A final shot now for Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be.